Today is day 19 of trying to get famous, and it is actually Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And so rather than talking about myself or everything else I normally talk about on here, I want to just have a day where we can celebrate such a magnificent person in the modern age and his message to the world. I think I started this video with great intentions, and I've honestly found myself at a loss for words. This is probably take like 11 at this point, because I don't know how I can convey his message in a perfect way, and I can definitely not do it within just 3 minutes so the algorithm doesn't take the video down and people can actually see this. So I think I'm going to just kind of do this one take all the way through as much as I can, and the best way I can say we interpret his message is treat people like people. Throughout human history, throughout the time that Dr. King was living, he lived, and everyone for most of human history has lived at a time where you and I, we stayed with our people, and for some reason we liked that. And I was lucky enough to be raised in an area, in a part of the world where the color of our skin, our ethnic background didn't matter. It was something to be celebrated and to be happy about, but it was never anything really to hate about. I remember learning about racism in school and middle school again, and really even in high school, nobody really cared. And it's not because we all look how I look in my area. A good amount do. But I noticed that the only real troublemakers were people that came from out of town into our town, and they would try to rile people up, and the people here didn't really care. They, we really don't seem to be angry people. Again, this is where I'm from. I know many other places have very different views, but I think that that's been the biggest issue throughout all of human history. Is just, we're all the same species. Why can't you just see one person as an equal to yourself? Basic human rights, basic kindness. Go out, whatever you do today, be kind to one another. That, I think, above all else, is what Dr. King would want. Have a wonderful weekend.